Okay, let's go to the other part of the linguistics. This is morphology. So morphology is the study of words and how they are formed. How they are formed, then their relationship, how they are formed, their relationship to other words in the same what language. To what? So, for example, we have taken some of these stuff before. So they is the one that gave birth to what the affixes and what suffixes, root, stem, and etc. So let's take a look at type of um, morphologies types. We already treated the types before. Types of morphology. Types of morphology. So we have roots. We have roots. We have stem or stem extender. Stem stem extender. We have infixes. We have we have suffixes. So and also um okay. So let's take a look at what they are briefly. So roots are formed or root are words from which other words are what formed when what added a suffix or what a prefix. So for example, um, I say mm, for example, let's use the word mm, clap. So a clap is a root word. So now to add a suffix, so you add another ping to the clap. So it becomes what? Clapping. So for example, another example of a root word, move is a root word. The very first word that formed the word. So move. So if you add a suffix like met, it becomes what? Movement. So that is what all about root. So let's take a look at the affix, what the affix is. So if you add a prefix to a word root, it will change the meaning. So it is usually added at the beginning of a word. For example, when you say play, this is a root word. So to affix is what you add here to change the meaning of what? This. So for example, ROE. So the ROE is the what? Prefix. So it becomes what? Replay. Do it over again. That is the meaning. Or to play it what? Over again. So let's take a look at affix, and let's take a look at the suffix. So we already talked about suffix. So we are going to be talking about infix. Sorry, infix. So for example, itself, they are very what common in Arabic and what Hebrew languages. So these are common. So for example, passerby. So then if you add the infix, it's what you add at the middle. So let's add an infix to this. It will become what? It will become passers-by. So the infix is the letter X. So then, so it's like that. So let's take a look at the stem. or so they are what we add to the grammatical affixes. So affix is what you fix. Is either the prefix which you add at the first side of a root at the beginning, or the suffix which you add to the back of the root to change the meaning. So they are what affixes. So there are base words, but not all stems are what base words. So let's take a look at some examples of stem. Example. So I'm using frogs. So a frog, you say okay. Then I'm using um, root. So I'm using frog. So I'm using what? Stem. So the frogs. This is a stem, while the frog is a root. So from this frogs generate. So it's from here to here. So thank you for watching.